Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Ryan Drives, my vlog on behalf of Key West Ford TV. Coming at you from my home here in Port Moody, British Columbia, and I work as a sales professional at Key West Ford in New Westminster, British Columbia. I am your automotive professional. You can reach out to me with any of your questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to know in the automotive industry. We just finished a 3-part mini-series on how to maximize your trade-in when you're heading to a dealership. Wanted to give you this bonus feature about things that do the opposite, talking about what's going to devalue your trade-in. And this all goes back to one of my first points in that mini-series, which was do your research, be informed, be a smart consumer, and know what's going to add value or subtract value from your trade-in situation. So let's talk about things that devalue your trade-in. Not my favorite topic, but I see customers blindsided by this all day, every day. So let's talk about it. Number one, is your warranty expired? Working at a major professional dealership, such as a Ford dealership, we got lots of used cars, and I know our general manager loves to have used cars available to our customers that still have warranty available. So if the warranty's expired on your ride, you can expect a small devaluation in your trade-in value at the time of the appraisal. Number two, talking about the model year of your car or truck or SUV. Anything that's older than 8 or 9 years old is no longer financeable by a traditional bank in Canada. And that means that a dealership bringing that vehicle onto their lot has to sell it to a cash buyer if it's older than 8 or 9 years, and that's a small percentage of our market that we're going after. So that's going to devalue your trade-in a little bit is if it's older than 8 or 9 years. A bank won't touch it in Canada. Number three is the kilometers. There are certain breaking points, so to speak, that are going to devalue your trade-in. Number one is 50,000 kilometers. As soon as you hit that benchmark, you're going to see a small devaluation. 100,000 kilometers, again, a small devaluation. In part and parcel because that's oftentimes when manufacturers' warranties are done at 100,000 kilometers. And anything over 150,000 kilometers, that's your biggest devaluation, is over 150,000 kilometers. Now, before I go to step 4, let's talk about step 2 and 3 really quickly because a lot of times those two interchange or hinge with each other. You might have a vehicle that's only a couple years old, but if it's over 100,000 or 100,050 kilometers, that's going to see a decrease in your valuation. Conversely, you might have a vehicle that's only 50,000 kilometers or less. You've kept amazing condition, never driven it, it's been parked in your garage. But if it's older than 8 or 9 years, as a trade-in to a major dealership, it's not going to be as worth as much money. You're going to see a devaluation because just because it has low kilometers, if it's an older vehicle, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get more money for it. Okay, number 4, major declarations. And this goes back to another point I talked about in the first series. Be honest. If you expect your sales professional to be open and honest with you, you need to be open and honest with your sales professional. Help them to build a case with the dealership as to why you should get a little bit more money for your vehicle, but you need to be realistic in that if you have some major declarations on your vehicle, just be realistic about it. It's going to devalue your trade-in a little bit. A rebuilt status. If it's ever been out of province, especially if you're in the province of British Columbia, that's a big deal to British Columbians. They want to buy a local vehicle. If it's ever been imported. And lastly, if there's any accidents over $2,000, those major declarations, and there's a few others, but those handful there as examples are going to cause a devaluation in your trade-in. So again, thanks again for joining me. I hope you appreciate this information. This is total insider stuff. I just believe in adding value to people, so I want to give you my perspective as a sales professional in the automotive industry. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to let me know. My name is Ryan. I work at Key West Ford in New Westminster, and you can reach me at Ryan, R-Y-A-N, at keywestford.com. You can reach out to our dealership at keywestfordtv@gmail.com. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.